Hey guys, this is Amber and welcome to my channel, and I am super excited to be doing this video today for you guys. But before we get into the video, I just want to give a quick shout out to Miss Azella Cruz. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I thank you so much for your support. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Deloria Turner. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and this video is pertaining to your comment. I'm so glad the feedback that you gave me. I'm looking for feedback to know what kind of content to put on my channel, what you guys want to know from me. So thank you so much for the positive feedback, for the love and support. Hugs and kisses to both of you, and hugs and kisses to all my subscribers. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. If you do not hit the bell, you will not always get a notification when I post a video. And if you like these types of videos, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, yes, give me feedback like Miss Deloria, and I'll make a video pertaining to your question or your comments or what you want to see more of. So today's video is going to be to help Miss Deloria. She is thinking about a salon suite, salon loft, salon space. So I just want to give some tips, some do's and don'ts of if you decide to make that decision to open up your own loft space, salon suite space. Here's some do's and don'ts, because I've kind of gone through it, so I can just kind of help you and give you advice. So yes, number one is pick a good name for your business. I would not recommend naming your business after your name. Maybe you can have a little, a little bit kind of, you can have your name incorporated into your business name, but you don't want your business to be your name. Like, the name of my salon is Vanity and Bello. My name's Amber, so that's where I get the word Embello from. And I actually learned from someone that Embello actually means beautiful. So I didn't even know that. I forgot what language it's from. And I just got the word Vanity. Vanity and Bello is an abstract name that I came up with in high school because I used to want to be a clothing designer and design my own clothes. So I feel like it was such a neutral, high-end name that whether I had mostly male clients or female clients or both, I felt like that name was so abstract and neutral, and it was creative and different that it could really apply to anything. And if I ever got tired of doing hair, I just felt like that name, I can brand it really well, and it can cross over into image consulting. I used to want to be a image consultant. It can cross over to just makeup. It can cross over to my YouTube. It can cross over to anything that I'm passionate about, if I ever do change my mind about what I'm doing. So that's why I pick a good name. You want a good name is so important, and so take your time with coming up with your name, and just try to pick a name that's going to be good, a good business name, and don't name it like after you, or like if I name my salon Hair by Amber, or you don't want to do that. So that's the first tip. My second tip would be is to think about the client and not you. And definitely you want to have online booking. So when I say think about the client and not you, when you open a business, you are opening a business to service the public, a group of people, an audience. So you don't want to go in business thinking, making sure you decorate your space with exactly how you would decorate your space at home. Because your home, decorating your home and decorating your business are two different things, are two separate different entities. When you decorate your home, the colors you choose, the decorations, all that, the furniture, all that is stuff that you like, that you want to see. But when you're doing a business, it's for the clients, because the clients are the one that have to come and spend their hard-earned money and look at whatever you have visual available, or sit in whatever you have available. So definitely when it comes to the paint color, when it comes to the decor, you definitely want to keep your clients in mind. When it came to my paint colors, I went with a neutral gray color just because, you know, I have men clientele. Lately I've been getting a lot of female clientele. So I just wanted to keep it neutral just because, you know, I'm a new small business owner and I still don't know which direction my clientele is gonna go in. I've only been open 6 months, so I still have like quite a bit more time to figure out, you know, am I getting more men clients? Am I getting more female clients? And when I come to think about it, I probably will keep it gray neutral. And I haven't completely finished decorating my loft space just because I want to take my time and make sure what I put in here is going to be, you know, gender appropriate for my male or female clients. You know, I don't want it to feel too girly. I don't want it to feel too masculine. I just want it to be a nice, comfortable, cozy space that people can come, enjoy, and relax. So everything that I do here in my loft space, I do it centered around the client. Even when it comes to like the drinks that I get, you know, I mean, I don't drink soda. I don't like soda, but a lot of people still do drink soda. I do offer ginger ale. I am in a healthier demographic, so, you know, I have ginger ale, I have orange juice, I make sure I have water, you know, I have red wine, I have white wine. So yes, every single thing you do, you want to put the client first in your mind, because essentially it's all about them. You're servicing them. They're the ones that are going to come and, you know, support you in your dreams and spend their hard-earned money. Okay, online booking is very important. Just talking to one of my good hairstylist friends, we both went to hair school together. She's been doing hair for a long time, even before hair school, and she kind of never got around to having that second business line and that online booking because it wasn't really popular, you know. A couple, like probably like 6-7 years back, online booking wasn't really popular, but now it is. It's the way to go. And, you know, she has shared her frustrations with me with, you know, clients seem like they're kind of overstepping their boundaries. They seem like they're overtaking her life, and so I just learned from her. You know, I got a Google number that is separate from my personal number, and so that is the number that people have when I give out my business cards. When they call that number, it goes to automatic greeting. My phone doesn't even ring, because when I'm with my client, I like to focus all my attention on that client, and I do not like to answer the phone unless it is very important. Okay, and online booking is good for the client just because it gives them the option to book their appointment around their schedule. It's pretty annoying when you have a client that keeps like calling you and texting you about this time, that time, this time, that time, when you're already busy and you have to keep going over looking at your day. So you give them kind of like the flexibility without having to talk to you to figure out what's a good time for their schedule, and that way you're not having to take up time from your client, look at your book, see what you have available, all that kind of stuff. If you're scared that a client is going to like book a time where you're not available, or let's say you don't want to get up that early or you don't want to stay that late, most online bookings have it already programmed. You know, what time of the day do you want to be open? You know, what are your slot increments in between each client? So it's not like you're letting the client take control. It's both of you are having that flexibility where you can come together and, you know, they can experience a great service and you can give them a great service. Okay, and it's just much more professional. Everything is online now. Online is like where everything is going, so you definitely want to make sure that you have online booking. Okay, so number 3 is don't skip on the decor. You want to touch them using all of the senses. So I'm not saying you have to go out and spend like tons of money on the decor, but I'm just saying, like, even if you take your time, like when you choose the paint color, you know, pick a good one that's gonna be pleasant to the eye. I mean, you don't want to paint your loft red unless you just have that kind of client. You just want to figure out what kind of I guess what kind of clients are you going to have, what kind of mood you want to set, what type of experience, because colors do have meanings and they can give off a certain energy. So I would definitely do your research with colors, what energy they give off, and what kind of clientele you want to attract with certain colors. You know, I always have a candle burning in my salon, so I always get compliments on how good my loft smells. I always have wallflowers plugged in from Bath and Body Works. So as soon as you come into my loft, you know, I'm touching you with the smell, and I always keep the smell current with the season I'm in. It's winter time, it's Christmas, so right now for my candle, I have toasted fireside marshmallow, which is not overpowering. It sounds like it would be, but it's really not. It's a very, I get a lot of compliments on it, and you know, I have my little decor back there, and you know, my pillows going on. So yeah, I just want to create that just pleasant experience, and then we already have the music going on in the loft space. So they already have the music together, and another thing is, like, you know, I do have drinks available for my clients. I have wine, snacks, whatever. So when you do open your salon, just make sure you're touching them with all of your senses. Sorry, my phone went off and it distracted me, so I'm gonna put it on vibrate, so in case it goes off, distract me again. Alright, so yeah, I have all of that available for my clients, so just make sure that you are touching them with the 5 senses, with the decor, with the smell, you know, drinks, offering beverages. You know, this is a high-end space, so you definitely have the freedom to kind of do a little extra that they normally wouldn't find at a normal salon, you know. So like I have hot chocolate with the marshmallows and, you know, whipped cream. That's not something that is offered everywhere, but I offer it just because I want my clients to just, their experience to always be rememberable, and always to have in their mind like, hey, Amber really cares about her clients. You know, she goes above and beyond to make sure that we're satisfied, not just with a great haircut, but with great customer service. You know, even though you are a hairstylist, when you open up your salon loft, you should think of it as a business. You are no longer just a hairstylist, you are a small business owner, and you should be thinking just like Target, just like Chipotle, just like Panera. Your level of thinking and how to reach your clients and what special things to offer them should always be on that level. You should always be thinking just like the other places, just like Walmart. So yes, just keep that in mind. When I say like Walmart, not the decor, but you know, of course, with like products and how they're always ahead of the game. You know, Halloween, Christmas came out, so that's what I mean. So number 4 is don't lower your prices. So when you go into your loft, I know it might be tempting to lower your prices just because you might feel like, well, I'm working for myself and all the money is coming to me, but I definitely would not recommend that. Number 1 is the price of your price of your lease. Whatever you're paying a month, you don't want to lower the prices because it's going to take you too long to get to your rent, and then you're not going to have enough, you know, after you reach your rent for you to have left over. And if you're starting out like me and you didn't come with a clientele, I mean, it came with like 8 people, then you really can't afford to, you know, lower your prices. The mistake that I made, you can try, well, I'll make another video, but yes, don't lower your prices. If anything, keep them like middle ways or higher. You know, my prices are pretty in the middle. I don't want to beat anybody over the head, but I do want to be paid what I feel like I'm worth, my skill level. You know, I offer so much here. It's not just about a haircut with me. It's just about attention to detail, a great customer experience. You know, the shampoo, I offer, you know, a scalp massage with the shampoo. As soon as you come in, I offer you like water, you know, drink, soda, and I let you know like, hey, this stuff I'm offering you, it doesn't cost anything. It comes with your service, so please feel free to take it. So all of that is so important. If you're offering all of those things, those amenities, those upgrades, you definitely don't want to go down in your prices. That is the worst thing that you can do. And then, you know, people come into a high-end place like this, they're gonna think, why are her prices so low? I know it might be tempting to do that, but don't do that. What you want to do is do a little bit of research about what the going rate is for a service, and then what the going rate for a service is in your area, and then come to like a middle neutral ground about you know, what you feel comfortable with pricing, but definitely don't go under. A normal pricing is you want to price on the time it takes you to do something. So if it takes you 45 minutes, 50 minutes to do a woman's haircut, then you want to make your price $45, $50 for a haircut. I used to kind of cringe at the fact at charging someone $50 for a haircut, but now since I've been working for myself for 6 months, and I know like some women come in with this thick long hair, they're very particular, they want it blown out and looking nice, and then you're already offering all these amenities, and you're checking, making sure everything right. It's going to take at least 45 minutes to cut their hair. So my haircuts for women were $35, but starting January 1, they are $45. And for new clients that I already changed it on my online scheduler, so for new clients, that for women that are coming in towards the end of the year, is $45. Trust me, you will, as you start to work, and you know, you'll run into those people that don't appreciate you for your work. You will make sure that you are charging appropriately for your work. And definitely, guys, you know, you worked hard for that license. You took the time to get experience, you know, before you actually tried to like step out on your own. So you should be charging for that, okay? The next thing, number 5, oh, and another thing I wanted to point out before we go to number 5 is when you open your salon, don't have like a gazillion product lines with your shampoo and conditioners. You want to have no more than 3 product lines. I know it's like, what? But you don't want to be a product junkie when you're a hairstylist, because you definitely want to retail. Your clients are going to ask you, hey, you know, my hair is dry, what shampoo should I be using? You know, I'm having problems with this, what do you recommend? If you have all these products, they're not going to buy anything. But if you have 2 products to choose from, or 3, you're making it super easy. I'd say stick with 2, but I know there's a lot of hairstylists like myself that are diverse. I have Caucasian clients, I have Black clients, I have a very diverse clientele that I'm building, and I always made sure I wanted to brand myself as a diverse stylist. I'm now a diverse business owner. I definitely make sure I have the appropriate shampoo, conditioner for different textures of hair, but I promise you I do not have more than 3 brands of shampoo and conditioner in my salon. It just makes it super easy. Number 6 is, number 5, I'm sorry, is have a rewards and referral program in place. So I'll leave the link below. I got they have beautiful rewards cards on Zazzle.com. So you definitely want to reward your clients for referring other clients to you. You definitely want to have like a good promotion or a good discount, because I've noticed that referring clients has been what has helped me build my clientele. You know, I go out and pass business cards. You know, I talk to people. People ask me about my hair, my makeup. You know, I pass them a card. But I always notice that return from a referred client or review. So you definitely want to encourage your clients to leave reviews for you on Google and Yelp. And you definitely want to have some rewards program in place, so when someone referred you a client, their next haircut is discounted, and they definitely appreciate it, and it's incentive to keep referring more clients so they can get that discounted rate. So sorry, I was waving to a friend. So the next thing you want to do is number 6 is don't skimp on your business card. To me, I am so like, I don't know, particular when it comes to a business card, my business card, not other people's business cards, but me, just because when you hand out a business card, that is like talking to the client without actually speaking. Your business card needs to be just, it doesn't need to be overcrowded, but it needs to be very professional. It needs to stand out. It needs to be different. It needs to be unique. So that is a pet peeve of mine. And it doesn't need to be thin or flimsy, something that can crumble up easy. It needs to be something like so nice that when people hold it, they're like, oh, like this card is so beautiful. I don't want to mess it up. And I do actually have a business card I want to show you guys. So I'll show you my business card. Again, I got this from Zazzle.com. I love them over this Vistaprint because I just feel like they just have so much more of a variety and things to choose from. So here is my business card. It says Vanity and Bello, and my business card is actually like a velvet texture. Yes, I did pay more for this cardstock, but I get so many compliments on this business card. When I hand it to people, they're like, oh my gosh, like, where did you get this from? Like, this is amazing. It looks very mysterious. You know, so this is the front, very simple VA, vanity and bellow, cutting edge with hair artistry. And then when you turn it on the back, there's all my booking information. It just has, you can book online, my business phone number, my email, and my address, and my social media, Instagram. So your business card has to be so nice. Now some of you be like, Amber, you going on about business card, but that's okay. That's okay. But if you see this in person, it's really, really nice. So I just have so much pride, you know, when I pass these out, and they are thick. It's a thick cardstock. You don't want a thin, flimsy cardstock. You want to make sure that you pay the extra money to get a good cardstock. And the tip number 7 is always be professional, be on time, keep your business hours surrounded by your client. So I'm not trying to tell you when you should open up your business, but I definitely just want you to keep in mind, if you already have a big clientele, or if you don't and you're building it, you just want to make sure that you're available when your clients are available, okay? I'm not talking about, like, you know, staying till wee hours at night unless you want to, or, you know, doing a client at 6 o'clock unless you want to. My thing is, the earlier you come in, the earlier you can go home. So me, I don't mind getting up in the early in the morning. I'm a morning person, so when my clientele is where I want it to be, I'm pretty sure that, you know, I'll have early hours. Right now, the earliest I'm open is at 8:30. But if I did have a client that needed to come in at 7, I definitely would. So yeah, you just want to center your business hours around your client. Number 8 is be social. So when you're a business owner, you definitely want to be social. You want to make sure that you go to you know, your local chamber of commerce to figure out what events they have going on. You definitely want to, when people comment you on your makeup, your hair, your nails, how you dress, you know, anything about you. And I used to struggle with this because I was so shy, but that is your opportunity to tell them about what it is you do, where your salon is, especially if what they're looking for is your specialty. You know, I love to cut hair. My expertise is in cutting hair, and I love to do hair color and, you know, styling, blowouts, and I love to cut men's hair. So when I see someone in any of those categories, I'm all like giving them the business about how you need to come to me, because I will treat you right. And another thing is I listen to my clients. Listening is so important. It is so important to give your clients what they want and not what you want them to have. If someone tells you to take a 1/4 inch off, only take a 1/4 inch off. Every client that I have, when we're talking about cutting hair and we're talking about length coming off, I always show them first how much I'm going to take off, and then if they agree, I take that off, and they appreciate that so much, whether it's a big chop or whether it's a 1/4 of an inch to just get the straggly ends off. That is super, super important. You will be sought out if you can cut someone's hair how they want you to cut it. Some people won't know. Some people will let you have free reign. Just say, hey, you know, you're good. I trust your expertise. I have a lot of clients that say it to me, like, Amber, you're so awesome. I love the way you cut my hair. Just be creative. But even when they give me that freedom, I still keep their style in mind. I still keep their personality in mind. I'm not going to give someone a difficult haircut if they're a get up and go kind of person, you know. I'm not going to give someone like a haircut that's like if they are like a social butterfly. So you just have that just comes with experience. But that's basically what I can say to you. So whatever you decide to do in your salon, whether you do nails, hair, whatever, give the client what they ask for. Now, if a client is asking for something that's not going to be good, that's not going to be great for them, it is up to you. It's your duty as a professional to let them know, here's what will happen, you know, if you do this, my professional opinion. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to give them what they want. You understand? So that's what I would recommend. Number 9 is stand out. You know, don't try to copy anybody. Don't look at another hairstylist and you see their clients are coming in and you want to do, you know, be just like them. You know, it's okay to copy people, to be influenced and to be inspired, but at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you have your personality on it, that your personality shows through it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be inspired, but just make sure that at the end of the day, you're doing it how you need to do it. You know, I'm inspired by so many great people, but at the end of the day, I'm going to put Amber's attitude on it, Amber's style, Amber's energy, Amber's everything on it. It's definitely going to say, hey, yeah, that's Amber, okay? So, this video's getting long, so my number 10 tip is to never ever give up. You know, I have said this before, you know, people are amazed when they hear I pay $300 a week and I came in with no clientele. Basically, I'm still working on building my clientele. It's been 6 months since I've been in the salon, but just don't give up. There are times when I was scared. There was times when I wanted to go hide under a chair. There was times when I wanted to cry. There was times when I doubted myself and like, is this gonna work? Is this a good decision? But no matter what, when I had those doubts and fears, I just prayed about it. And I just kept on going, worked hard, you know. I kept trying, you know, the same thing at different angles, and I still do that. I'm still, you know, learning. I'm learning everything that I can. I follow Raymond Torregano. I'm always learning from him. I'm always listening to motivational things, and I'm always striving to use all of Amber's talents. That's why, you know, I'm working on building my YouTube channel. That's why I'm a Mary Kay consultant. That's why I have my salon, because I'm going to make it regardless, okay? And so I just want to make sure that I use every single opportunity available to me. I definitely post on Instagram, on Facebook. I have a personal Instagram, which is more of like hair and which is more of makeup and inspiration and, you know, me just being me. And then I also have my business Instagram. I have my personal Facebook and my business Facebook, which my personal Facebook, I don't post anything on there anymore that's personal. It's still all business and professional, which is very important, okay? When you are a business owner, get rid of all that personal garbage. All your personal opinions goes right out the door, and only post stuff concerning about your business or what you're trying to do, what you're trying to convey, or, you know, what you are striving to be, okay? So yeah, this video was super long, but I just wanted to make sure I go over all the important do's or don'ts. I am going to have a 6-month fat check with you guys so I can show you how I went from like a handful of clients to like 5 or 8 clients that followed me to like a client list of 76 people, and then I'm going to go through my core people that come on a monthly basis just to encourage you guys. I'm going to go over facts and figures of, you know, what I made as a hairstylist, how much I had to invest, all that kind of stuff, because I think that's super important to also know the business side of this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like more of these videos, just let me know. I'm sorry it was super long, but I just wanted to be super transparent and honest with you guys and just give you the best advice as I possibly can, because it is a serious decision. You know, if you do a thing like this and you know it doesn't work out, I don't want you to like give up on it because it failed. But if I can keep you from giving up, if I can keep you from making mistakes, which you will, but just big ones that have long time consequences, if I can just help you with that, then, you know, I'm doing my job, which I love to help and inspire people. That's what I'm all about. So I love you ladies. Miss Deloria, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love all my subscribers. Hugs and kisses to all of you, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.